Hello everybody and welcome back. This is MarkGamingShark. Today I'm bringing you some Blade&Soul here. We're going to be doing a little series here on Blade&Soul. This is starting from the starting area. I've went through a few of the quests right at the beginning. They're pretty straightforward. I'm just up to getting Sprite and everything, so I'm about to go get my weapon. These are probably going to be a little bit longer videos, but they're mostly for people that have not been able to get a key or afford to pay to get into beta here. So you can get a good understanding of everything before it actually it goes live. So, you know, whenever you're in this little area, it does a very good job of teaching you how to actually use your abilities and, you know, really get you into the game. So as you can see here, it's telling me to do one to jump behind. See, they have their backs turned to me right now. So you go stealth. This is the assassin class, by the way. So you can go stealth if you're behind the target, and then your attack will stun them. If you are towards the front of the target or to the side, you will not be stealthed whenever you are charging towards them with your one ability. So we completed all that up. Oh, he wants us to look at the letter. This actually took me forever to figure out, probably because I wasn't paying attention much at the start. And then you just hold Alt and then hit the little scroll, I believe. You'll be getting those quite often, so I definitely would get that down. And as you saw there, we went to level 2. This is a little shortcut you can take after you go through that if you jump off. I'm not sure how the game actually reacts if you actually fall off this thing. Or if it's even possible if they maybe have like game walls that glide you in the right direction. I'm not sure. I would say I've never tried it, and I never want to just jump off and die for any reason. But we are running through here. And as you see here, this is basically going in between different instance zones. As you saw there, it didn't take much time at all. And it is really nice. As you can see in the top left-hand corner up here, I have my FPS counter, and this is on max settings of everything. Other than anti-aliasing, I have not turned that on yet, because I have not needed to yet. But that will drastically change, as you'll see here, once we get into these areas where a lot of people are already at. So we're just going to attack these. The assassin here has a little landmine that you can place with Z and hit it again to activate. As you saw there, they were knocked down, and then you could hit F. Later on, you'll get more abilities to actually chain off of knockdown abilities. But we just killed all that, and then we'll have this guy come out, and it made me so sad because there's no way of him just breaking your arm off right there. This teaches you how to actually recover, so you're going to hit your 1, and then you're just going to meditate for chi restoration. Once you get to max, you'll be able to like pick yourself back up. And we got it. And I know this says 6 right here. You may be hitting 6 constantly and like, why is this not working? It is actually in your inventory. So if there was one thing that may be a little tricky that they need to change around, is probably that you need to access your inventory.
Master Hunt.
And right like that, we are already level 3. I'll let it be known that I have played through the beta for quite a bit here, and especially I've been through this starter area to try out all the classes multiple times, so don't be discouraged if I'm going by much quicker than you. Also, I tend to skip all the cutscenes through here just not to ruin the game. If you want to check out the cutscenes, I'm sure there is a video out there. Probably with all of them. So we just have basic abilities right now.
You must meet the requirements.
We're just slashing them away. And the assassin, from what I have played on my other assassin, is one of the highest, if not the highest, damage dealing class. They are very squishy, of course, you know, in comparison, but they're also very able to do a ton of damage, and they really fit my playstyle, so that's what I'm doing. And we're going to load through right here. I would definitely encourage you, if you can get into the beta, or if you get into the beta at a later date here, to actually try out all the classes, because you never know what your style may be. I know when I was first coming into the beta here, I was really looking forward to and thinking that I was actually going to play the Destroyer. And as going through the other classes, I actually found out that the Destroyer was not really my playstyle. I really like the ability to have quick movements and dodge around and all that, and avoid damage and do a ton of damage all at once. So my styles so far are either the Assassin or the Kung Fu Master, both accordingly to the start of the thing. Whenever you're making your character, it says the Kung Fu Master is the most difficult, followed by the Assassin as probably being the second most difficult. But I actually didn't think that. I thought at least to accomplish what I needed to, I was able to do it best on those classes. It may be because I have played MMORPGs for quite a long time, but had a little bit of a lag there. But these are really my style of classes, at least. So we got to kill a few right through here, and Destroyer, fairly easy to avoid their little attacks, at least in this starter area here. When you're starting out, a little combo that you may want to do is either go in, hit with your 1, and then hit your Z, and then activate it, and then you can knock them down. I would suggest actually attacking them first, stun, and then you can actually get off a good chain. So we'll go in, stun, and if we actually had it up, we'll show you on this next one here. But you got to kill a few of these, so we'll go over here and we'll show you this quick combo for low players on the Assassin. So he is coming around, and we got behind him, stun, drop bomb, knock down, and then you can hit F, or you can attack him again if you'd like. This is at level 3. Of course, you'll constantly be getting more and more abilities as you level up here. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this dead body on the ground and just run around with it. You actually pick up these pretty often. I guess they like that little mechanic they threw in there. And then we have to wait, and he'll pop up.
I'm glad.
Alright, and then we have to head back out here.
I'm not sure where the
I think we'll probably be doing these videos within maybe 5 level increments, just so you all can see them. And the length definitely will increase more and more, you know, for the videos, because going through this first area, I have quite a lot of experience and I know exactly where to go, what to do and everything. But as we go on through the later levels, I have not gotten that far on my other characters, so. And then you can pick up these little bombs that they drop here, if I actually could pick it up. and then you can target them and then throw them. They actually do lots of damage and stun, so those are really nice to have. So we picked up the little plans here to actually find the location, although it's always right over here. A little trick, if you don't want to go through a billion people, or if you just want to, you know, try out your AoE abilities, like especially on classes such as Destroyer with their spin abilities or Force Master, you could definitely do that through there, but you can just run through this little area and jump over. So whenever you first come into this little spot, you're going to want to go to the right here. You would think you want to attack him first, but you're going to have to kill him anyway again. So you might as well just talk to him first and then go and attack them. So being the assassin, we're going to want to come from behind them, attack, throw down a bomb, and try to get some quick attacks off here. And as you saw, the assassin here has very quick like left mouse button click abilities. That is not the same for all classes. They do vary greatly depending on what class you're playing. I believe the assassin actually has the fastest attacking.
I find
We'll go ahead and fire this cannon. You would think you would talk to him next, but you actually have to wait for this little thing, and then we'll actually have the captain come out. So he's going to run up here. We're going to go to the side here to let them attack first, and back off, and then we'll just go in. You can evade those, so just keep laying down as much damage as you can. You don't have your right mouse button click yet. That actually does a lot of damage, and you know you can't kill him, he just runs away.
it's a good thing you use M.
Alright, and here it's saying use M, so you're going to want to hit your mini-map, and this is basically like quick travels. As you saw there, your first one, or to this area, is only 0 copper, so it will be different on the different areas that you're going to, you know, increasing in price as you go on. But it will never be a stupid amount of money or anything like that. And as you can see on the screen right there, it just has some quick tips for your party if you want to, you know, mess around with it, invite certain people, certain classes, all that. So as you can see, as you're completing the story and the different elements here, the weather or everything actually changes as you go, which I really enjoy. So it's like you're in this extreme battle situation. It's dark, it's muggy, it's raining, and then after you complete that one, you come out into this nice little sunset, or not sunset, but sunny area. And just look how beautiful this game is. And this is on max settings. I don't know if the exact requirements or anything to put it on max settings, because I have an 8 gig graphics card. So I don't tend to worry about anything like that as I'm going on. I just always crank it to max and see how pretty it is. But we're just going to go through here. You guys may be wondering what that little star right here is across mine. That just means I'm a member, the premium membership. And I will get more experience and everything. And loot from quests and such like that. You can check it out on Blade&Soul's website for the exact details on everything you'll get. Also, it goes in a tier kind of system, so you'll constantly be going up and up through the tiers, and I think till like tier 10 is the max membership every month, so that you can actually get a ton of stuff if you've been a member for longer. And I did purchase the golden version, so this will allow me to start out at level 4 on the premium side, as well as giving me, you know, some membership for a little bit.
You're back.
But you saw here we get our epic. As I like to say, I mean, it may be called something different in Blade and Soul, but coming from World of Warcraft and games such as that, purple means epic to me. So you're going to want to equip that, and you're actually going to be using this for quite a while, just feeding different weapons into it, and you'll do that through this. And as you can see, you can try to add, but you cannot feed it that initial weapon. You have to have a green or higher.
That's it.
And then she'll give you your first soul shield piece, and that is in Blade and Soul. Soul shield is equivalent to like your armor. Anything that you see on your character is purely cosmetic, which you can obtain a lot of different
You
ways,
should go introduce
and I'll show you guys that later. So as you saw here, we leveled up again. We did receive 3 dragon trade pouch, and those are actually used to expand your inventory. So the golden package or everything gets 50 of them whenever they start out, so they'll have like a nice inventory to increase. But when you start out, the first one is only 1 copper, so you can hit confirm, and then it will crumble away and increase your inventory. You see the next one costs 3, which we just obtained, so we're also going to do that. So now we have a nice inventory size. As you can see, it's 8, and then it will, you know, generally increase and increase as you go down. So we are going to run over here. If we could actually enter, there we go.
Very nice.
And you saw you got these little elements of training. These actually can be used to upgrade your weapons as well. So if you click here, you go for the amplifier, and we'll put those in, and you can see you'll get different ones, and then we are now at level 3. Once you get to level 5 up here, you'll hit a breakthrough stage, and you will have to have a certain weapon and also ingredient to actually upgrade to the next tier, I guess, of your weapon here. So we're going to go through, I know when I first started out, I was just doing the main story quest kind of things, you know, just the gold. You will need to go through and actually get the little side quest here quite often. You're going to want to do those as much as you can, and just look at the amount of people here on this beta. It's insane. I think it's going to be just an absolutely great game. It's going to have a huge community, even right at launch. I know people have been waiting a super long time for this game, and it's just going to be great, and I can't wait to see what the whole community does here in Blade and Soul.
You'll be bedridden.
So we're going to run through here.
I'll be up soon. Thank you.
And to go quickly through those menus there, I'm just hitting F. I'm kind of wanting to save the whole experience of going through that and the whole story of everything until actual launch, so that it doesn't really ruin it for me here in beta. Because, you know, at launch, they will have everything how it should be. So I don't want to expect one thing and then right at launch be a little bit disappointed if they change anything. So as you can see, we're going down through here. We're going to want to attack these little stone crabs, which is nice. As you saw, we got our shurikens, which these are your ranged ability. And then we have knockdown, and we can just hit F to attack. But the shurikens, from what I've noticed, I feel like they're maybe slightly underpowered. But maybe not purely because it is a ranged ability and you're an assassin. So a lot of your abilities are to get up close, and you do a ton of damage with those. So I can understand those. And we're just going through here and getting pearls for this one quest. This is all you have to do. As you can see, it disappeared. So we're going to show you off this number 2 ability here. We're going to go up, we're going to stun, but we're going to wait so that it actually can retaliate. We're going to hit that 2, and as you saw, we were able to actually put a little log, such as Naruto and stuff, on the ground. It's a decoy. You go right behind the enemy, and then you stealth, and then you can attack again, which is really nice. So we'll do that one more time, and then we'll wait for them, and then we can backstab with our right mouse button that we have now. And that is a really strong ability, and when it crits, it can do a lot of damage. So in succession, you can go... Well, we did not time that correctly on that one. But there's just so much you can do. So you can go directly in and then really do some damage very quickly. You're going to have to react very fast on the assassin. Sorry about that. Can't really speak. Especially the assassin, because it's a very quick class. Everything you do, both reacting and attacking, are very quickly done. So there's just so many different combos of things that you actually can do with everything. As you can see, I can take down people so quickly if you're doing all your combos and avoiding attacks at correct times. You can both do a ton of damage with also not taking damage, which on the assassin you're really going to focus on that not taking damage at appropriate times a little more than your damage, because you do a ton of damage already. You're just going to want to make sure you don't get hit, because you are very squishy. But as you can see, we finished up that quest. Whenever you're in combat, you run slower. You can't do your little wind walk. So now that we're out of combat, we're able to just run around here. And I definitely suggest using that as much as you can. That guy looks really cool. So, and even in the beta here, on first beta, after the alpha, there are people that are already level 45. I wouldn't say that's very common for most people, because even through my leveling, especially going throughout, if you haven't paid attention too much, or if you've focused on it, and you've played, let's say, the Korean servers, the Chinese servers, those different servers, you're not going to level as quickly as those people. I mean, it did take a decent amount of time for me to even get to level 10. So I wouldn't say they need to adjust the XP gain too much, because it is, I think, fairly appropriate for the amount of time that you're spending throughout it. Maybe just a little bit of an increase, but I'm sure it does get a lot more difficult as you go up in levels. So as you saw there, I got another scroll, so you want to read that. Then we go back out here, and we're going to want to talk to these guys. These are basically, this is the order you're going to join. So as you can see, everybody on the beta is definitely trying to go for the Crimson Legion. As much as, you know, the streamers over there want us to go to Cerulean Order, I think Crimson Legion is going to be where it's at and where everybody's hanging out. All the good people are going to be over here in the nice Crimson Legion. But as you can see, since it is full, we actually cannot join it. So I don't know exactly how they're going to adjust that, because I know a lot of people, they're going to want to join the order they want to join. I know it could be a balancing thing, but I mean, see, we'll try to join the Crimson, and as you can see here, it's full, so we cannot join. But we can, I mean, right now, you know, join the Cerulean Order until the balance, until they kind of balance out a little more, and then, you know, you'll have ability to go back to the Crimson Legion. So we're going to have to join that. And we're good there. So we do that, and it will give you this garb or uniform to be the Cerulean Order. I would suggest, especially at a low level, not to put this on. It does flag you, you know, for your side. It's basically your way to get into PvP anywhere at any time. So if you put this on, it will flag you for the other faction. So the Crimson Legion will see me as red and be able to attack me. If you put this on, I guarantee you there'll be somebody around here that will kill you almost instantly, especially when we get done and we run up to this top area up here. There are people that just camp in this little intersection, especially because they know people are like, oh, cool, I'm part of, you know, this faction or order or whatever now, and I'm just going to equip it, and then you will be just killed so quickly. But you saw here we got another little green. We do not need it, so we are going to feed it to our weapon here. And it was very successful, so that's good. But you can see we'll go through here to the next area. We'll actually go back real fast because we need to turn back in that little side quest we had. As you saw right there, it had a basically a blue star. Whenever you complete them, they'll have either blue stars or like double arrows kind of thing located above them. So we're going to run back here real fast. And we're able to talk to her. We're able to get that money. And then we'll head back over here. So we're up to a nice 20 copper. As you can see, people running around here, pretty awesome with their costumes already. That is one of the coolest cat costumes I've seen yet. So we can hover over and we can see what level they are. And they are only a level 3, so they have these cosmetics already. So also, I want to show you guys, if you get, you know, this order and you're like, oh, it's taking up space, what do I do with it? Because I don't want to just get rid of it. If you actually go to your wardrobe here with F3, this will open your wardrobe, and you can just right-click it, and it will actually put it in your wardrobe for you. So then you will have it there, and then you'll be able to equip it or look at it in there. But we are going to keep, you know, our normal Hongmu uniform right now. So we're going to go through this area to be able to go into the next area here. But as you can see here, we're running through, and there is already one person here. That is the uniform of a Crimson Legion person who is level 22, who would definitely destroy somebody who is level 4 just walking through here. They're doing that purely so they can get up, you know, points to be able to get the PvP kind of gear and special things you get through that from killing, you know, the opposite faction. But there's just a lot of people. They just chill out in here. It's just like a little like leeway point, I guess. I don't know if they designed it this way, but it definitely seems to me just like all these people just got this ability to get this new uniform to equip it, and then they run through here and just get wrecked. So I guess it does teach you a little bit, but it's definitely not fun your first time going through it. So now we were in the second kind of area. This will be kind of like the area of Everdusk here. You'll be in that until about level 10, and then you should move on to the next area. Or if you're doing all the side quests and all the main quest, you'll be around level 10 the time you you proceed to the next area.
Unfortunately,
You see, we did get a lot of different stuff. These Hung Moon keys are very important. They are used so much. You'll see it at the Wheel of Fate to unlock the different chests you'll get, and you'll need a lot of those. So definitely don't like drop them or anything like that, because they are super important. And as you can see, we're just going to pick up all these side quests here. Alright, and now we need to go over here. It is well indicated on your map here. If you want to hold Alt and you hover over them, you can actually see exactly what you need to do in that area as well. So in here we just need to kill a whole bunch of these people, and also get a bit of different stuff. So it'd be nice if I avoided that attack. Which I very well could have. As you can see here, we'll do that, and then as he attacked, we were able to go behind him. Since we were stealth, next attack stun, which is very nice. So we're able to get that. We just need to obtain a bit more from these guys. And as you can see, there's just so many combos you can do. And they will only get more crazy as you level up. There is an insane amount of... If I could actually...
You need more permissions.
Need more permissions. Well, that's not cool. We'll just remember to always get those and constantly get that. I guess it belongs to another player. I don't know how a quest item does. I've never had that happen to me so far. And we're able to pick up this herbal medicine. So we're going to wait. Oh, and we did time that a little off. But you saw we have a 3 ability now. So we're going to run up here and we're going to use that real fast. So we're going to run up to him. Or we just used it, so we'll have to use our 2 to avoid that attack. And just kill him off. Since we are in this area, we are just going to go down here and start this. So, sorry for the developer that probably spent a while developing these nice caves, but I always jump down and then just glide right into it. And then you'll have a bit of a pause, and then you're in the instanced area.
I'm sorry to...
And this is a little area. We're gonna go ahead and finish up this little part dungeon here, and then we'll end the video at the end of it. So we can go up, we can attack, and lay down a bomb, blow him up, and then he died so much. This little mine, or the landmine here, actually does a lot of damage, and it has a good knock down ability for quite a while. And then we're going to avoid that. And then remember to constantly, especially when behind the target, to use your right mouse button. It does a lot of damage. You don't really have to worry about these lanterns because they're not red to you. So we're going to run up here and we're going to use our 3 ability. It's just a quick dash through kind of the enemy. It's a nice strong hitting double move there. So we go up and we stun. And as you can see, it is a good amount of time for that stun, even for that one. So we're going to do that, knock him down, and then just finish with the right mouse button, because it does do a lot of damage. So this is like a, I wouldn't say boss so much, because they are fairly simple. They're kind of like mini bosses, I suppose. So this would be the first one. So we're going to go in here, we're going to attack, and then avoid attack, and be able to just constantly go through, dealing good amount of damage, and killing them quickly. And as you can see, we didn't take damage. So you have a really good amount of utility and avoiding avoidance with the assassin class here. So you do can pick up bombs, you know, and just they absolutely do a ton of damage, and they can also stun the target if they don't kill them. So then we're just going to run through here. This is a little hidden in this little starter area, so you're going to go through here. This is purely for like teaching you, so I definitely suggest whenever you're first starting out to go through these little purple quest areas. And so he's going to want you to avoid his attack, but we are a little bit too late there, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait till he actually charges it up, and then we're going to avoid, and he wants us to stab him in the back with our heart stab. So we're going to wait one more time, see him charging it, and then stab. And that's right mouse button. So, you know, I was teaching you all the ability a little bit quicker, then you'll actually get it. You also get the ability before you actually go through this little kind of like tutorial, so you can mess around with it, you know, on your own, or you can, you know, get a better understanding of it whenever you get to this point. So then once you're done with this, you can just move to the dungeon entrance. Makes a nice little ding whenever it's porting you. So we're going to take a little bit of time. Nice little Lin on the bottom, a Lin Force Master, with their nice trail running across there, which is a nice little touch to the load animation. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see in Blade&Soul. Any type of content, because I'm really getting into this game, and I really want to bring you guys this content as I discover it as well. If you guys want to see more Blade&Soul content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.